America's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
What defines my name? What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out the walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When was the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more. So try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the day
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talk and try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They all fuck up and lots, but we just leave it alone. But we don't quit. This is it.
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Goff. Kicks on one to Jameson Williams. And he crosses his sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Waiting for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Goff off the play action. This one to Williams out left side. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. In up to Gibbs from the gun. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. This is not going to help their cause. They had a third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Third and long for him here. To the right, he's got to Teslam. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go with Montgomery. That'll be the first and more. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams off the play fake. Komet's got it, left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago, first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So they're left facing third and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. What is up? Has his man caught by Odunze. 12 yards on that play. A good call, and that's on the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Swift gets it on the option. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Going to run again with Swift. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Williams. Running down the left side. And they're going to be sacked with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
To throw, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Swift. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up their opening drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
76. Super 1. 180.
We'll air it out on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Collects this at the 32. And the end of that return, Bronk, also brings us to the end of our 1st quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. This gets the 1st and more. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Brought in close to the 8. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
180. We're good. We're good.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
76. 76. 14. 180.
Throwing is gone. It's Gibbs out of the backfield. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. They give up the gut to Montgomery. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Hey, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one.
Like 20. What's up?
Montgomery is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Williams to throw. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running with Swift out of the gun. And no questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Bears looking at 2nd and 1. Staying grounded with Swift. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Williams set to pass. Brought in. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call.
We got Hornets! 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 Hornets!
1st down, here's Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Lions.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, give me a D. Give me an M and give me the ring.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Now here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Now Williams. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bears first down.
And the shotgun to give to Swift. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Back at the 14-yard line.
Williams on the play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Williams with 3rd and long. And it's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They kick the running back in motion. He'll throw it. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That throw behind his intended target. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fox now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Tyleek Williams in on the play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Looking from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rim.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Gonna run here. Kyle Monunga. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Lions have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
At the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Swings. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. Yeah, Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Santos' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. To the right, he's got Tesla. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now.
We go tonight. White 20.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on. 180. What's that?
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's good. Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again. It's Goff. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. It's a gain of 6. They've got 3rd and goal from the 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. They send a man in motion. On 3rd and goal, Goff. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Henry to give to Swift. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Hits him on the end route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On play action, Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Hey, 76, 20.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Goff now on 3rd down. It's complete to Slaw. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Right here to Williams. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
On 1st down, it's gone. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Makes the catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here goes Todd. 20.
Now Dan Campbell with that clock running down. Yeah, he decides to call timeout. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down, and the Bears loading up that secondary. They're in dime.
180.
Again, Goff. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The running back sent in motion. They're going to throw again. Goff. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Offense up to the line fast.
9-yard gain on the play.
They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 16. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Hold on. Check. 180. Hold on. Check. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Quick slant. That's Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they'll decline this and take the result. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Colston Loveland. So now they have third and short.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brian Branch has it. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. In up to Gibbs from the gun. Bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 27 on the play, and that gives the Lions the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it, and they just showed up on that run.
Working inside the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
This is Gibbs on second down. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Another one for Gibbs. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. Fox now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Lions.
Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Jordan.
Swift gets it on the option. Defender gets to him right around the line, and it's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
At the 40-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Volunteer!
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Play action here with Goff. Downfield is fine, safe ground. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Coming right is Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.